Welcome to a journey into the cryptic world of emotions. Today we delve into the unspoken signs that a man likes you, but is trying his best not to show it. These signs aren't always overt, nor are they typically etched in stone. Human emotions are complex, often shrouded in a veil of mystery and misinterpretation. However, by understanding the subtle cues and signals, we can unravel the intricate tapestry of sentiment and attraction. We're not just talking about a random list here. These signs are based on psychological facts and expert opinions. The human mind, particularly when it comes to emotions, is a fascinating labyrinth. And within this labyrinth, we've pinpointed 10 telltale signs that could indicate a man's interest in you. Perhaps he's shy, maybe he's uncertain, or possibly he's trying to play it cool. Whatever his reasons, these signs can help you decipher his intentions. It's like having a secret decoder ring for the language of love and attraction. Remember, no two people are exactly alike, and these signs may vary from one individual to another. However, they provide a foundation and a guideline that can help you navigate the sometimes murky waters of romantic interest. It's also important to note that these signs are not definitive proof. They're indicators, possible hints at what might be going on beneath the surface. As always, the best way to know for sure is through open, honest communication. But sometimes a little detective work can be fun, right? So, buckle up as we unravel the 10 signs that he's into you, even if he's trying hard not to show it. Sign 1, he seems to be always around. Coincidence? I think not. Now you may wonder, why is he always in the same place I am? Well, it's all about attraction. It's a psychological fact that we tend to gravitate towards those we are attracted to, sometimes even unconsciously. It's like a magnetic pull that draws us in, even if we try to resist. Don't just take my word for it, though. According to renowned psychologist Dr. John Gottman, our physical proximity to someone can reveal a lot about our feelings toward them. If you find that he's always at the same coffee shop or happens to be at the same parties, it's not just fate playing its hand. He's there because he wants to be near you, even if he's not making it overly obvious. So next time you see him always around, remember it might not be a mere coincidence. Sign 2, he becomes your personal bodyguard. This one is interesting. It's rooted deeply in our evolutionary past. Males throughout history have been the protectors, the guardians. It's a primal instinct that's hardwired into our brains. When a man likes a woman, he might start to display this protective instinct more prominently. Don't just take my word for it. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist and love researcher, asserts that when a man is into a woman, his protective instincts kick into overdrive. He'll concern himself with her safety, her comfort, even her happiness. He'll want to ensure she's well taken care of, and in doing so, he might come across as a bit overbearing, but it's all in good faith. So ladies, if you notice that the guy you're eyeing has suddenly turned into your personal knight in shining armor, always ready to come to your aid, it's probably not coincidental. He might be trying to show you in his own subtle way that he cares for you, so if he's being overly protective, it might be a sign he's into you. Sign 3, he remembers the little things. Now, this is quite an intriguing element of human psychology. When someone is genuinely interested in you, their brain tends to hold on to even the smallest details about you. It's like their mind is subconsciously creating a mental scrapbook filled with bits and pieces of you. The color you wore on your first date, your favorite song, how you like your coffee, or even the name of your childhood pet. These might seem insignificant, but they're anything but. Renowned psychologist Dr. John Gottman once stated that small things often are the foundation of strong and healthy relationships. When someone remembers these little details, it shows that they're not just hearing you, they're truly listening. It's a sign that they care about you and are invested in getting to know you better. So if he remembers your favorite color or your pet's name, it might be a sign he's into you. On sign 4, he seems to be nervous around you. Now, this might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually a common occurrence. You see, when we're attracted to someone, our bodies often respond with nervous energy. It's like a surge of electricity that can make us fumble our words or display anxious behaviors. This is due to the adrenaline and other hormones that our bodies release when we're around someone we find attractive. To back up this point, let's quote renowned relationship expert Dr. Jane Greer. She says, "When someone is around a person they like, they may become nervous due to a fear of rejection or just the excitement of being near that person. This doesn't mean that he's not confident or doesn't know what he's doing. On the contrary, it just means he cares about the impression he's making on you. So, if he stumbles on his words or seems anxious, it might be a sign he's into you." Sign 5, he's always trying to impress you. Now this is an interesting one. You see, it's a natural instinct for humans to want to impress those they find attractive. It's a psychological fact backed up by many experts in the field of relationship psychology. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist and human behavior researcher, once said, "We want to win the one we want." This is our brain's way of ensuring that we stand out from the crowd and are noticed by the person we're attracted to. So how does this translate into real-life scenarios? Well, if a man is into you, he might start telling you about his latest achievements. Or perhaps he'll show off his skills, whether it's cooking an exquisite meal, playing a musical instrument, or even solving a complex mathematical equation. These are his ways of saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm amazing, and I can be an amazing partner too." So, if he's always telling you about his achievements or showing off his skills, it might be a sign he's into you. Sign 6, he compliments you often. Now this one might seem quite straightforward, but it holds a deep psychological element. You see, when we find someone attractive, we naturally want to convey our appreciation. It could be about the smallest things like your smile, your sense of style, or even the way you articulate your thoughts. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist and human behavior researcher, once said, "Compliments are a subtle, yet effective form of flirting. They express admiration and create a sense of connection." So if you notice him consistently pointing out your strengths, appreciating your talents, or admiring your character, it is quite likely that he is attracted to you. But remember, the key here is sincerity. Genuine compliments come from the heart and are often specific and personal. They're not just about physical appearance, but extend to your personality, your abilities, and your values. So if he's always finding reasons to compliment you, it might be a sign he's into you. Sign 7, he shows genuine interest in your life. You know, it's a fascinating psychological reality that people tend to take a sincere interest in the lives of those they are attracted to. It's this inherent curiosity that drives us to learn more about the people we fancy. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned relationship expert, concurs. According to him, deep friendship is the foundation of lasting romantic relationships. This deep friendship is often built on the genuine interest we have in each other's lives. So, how does this translate in real life? Well, if he's always eager to know how your day went, or if he's curious about your hobbies, interests, or even the minutia of your daily routine, it might be more than just friendly concern. He's not just passing time, he's investing in learning about you, understanding you, and connecting with you on a personal level. So, if he's always asking about your day or your interests, it might be a sign he's into you, too. Sign 8, he tries to make you laugh. Now, this is an interesting one. There's quite a lot of psychology behind the use of humor as a tool for bonding and attracting others. It's a universal language that connects people on a deep level, creating a sense of intimacy. We all know that laughter is the best medicine, but did you know it could also be a sign of attraction? To back this up, let's quote Dr. Robert Provine, a renowned neuroscientist and psychologist who has extensively studied laughter. He says, "Laughter is a mechanism everyone has. Laughter is part of universal human vocabulary. There are thousands of languages, hundreds of thousands of dialects, but everyone speaks laughter in pretty much the same way." This is why, when someone wants to build a connection, they often resort to humor. So, if you notice him always trying to tickle your funny bone, cracking jokes, or sharing funny anecdotes, it's not just about lightening the mood. It's a subconscious way he's trying to bond with you and express his interest. Remember, laughter is a powerful tool for human connection and attraction. So, if he's always trying to make you laugh, it might be a sign he's into you. Sign 9, he respects your boundaries. This is a crucial one. It's a well-known psychological phenomenon that if someone is genuinely interested in you, they will respect your boundaries. This means they'll give you space when you need it, they'll listen when you voice your concerns, and they'll never push you into anything you're uncomfortable with. As Dr. Susan Whitborn, a renowned psychologist, once said, "Respect for boundaries is a major element in a healthy relationship." So if a man is constantly respecting your boundaries, it's not just because he's a decent human being, it could be because he's subtly showing his affection for you. He's not just physically respecting your space, but also emotionally. He understands that your feelings, thoughts, and experiences are your own. He doesn't impose his own feelings or thoughts on you, but rather he's there to support you, to listen, and to understand. So if he's always respecting your personal space and boundaries, it might be a sign he's into you. Sign 10, he makes an effort to be close to you. This one's a classic, folks. It's rooted in our very nature. When we're attracted to someone, we instinctively want to be near them. It's as simple as that. And it's not just about physical proximity, but emotional closeness too. Dr. Helen Fisher, a renowned anthropologist and love expert, puts it this way: the drive to love is a basic part of being human. It's often reflected in the desire to be close to someone we're attracted to. So if he's making an effort to spend more time with you, to share experiences, or to understand you better, it's a pretty strong indicator. But remember, it's about consistent effort. One-off instances can be misleading. Look for patterns. Is he consistently seeking opportunities to be closer to you? If the answer is yes, then you might be onto something. So, if he's always finding ways to be close to you, it might be a sign he's into you. And there you have it, the 10 signs that he's into you, even if he's trying not to show it. From being constantly around you to respecting your boundaries and making an effort to be close, these signs are not just random observations, but backed by psychological facts and expert opinions. So keep an eye out for these behaviors, and you might just crack the code. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will delve into the 10 signs that she's into you but is trying not to show it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for updates. Until then, keep decoding those signs.